of year again. Welcome to the Wings Around the Globe. Hello, I'm Brent Mustangberger, and this is the flagship event of the world's fastest sport, where only the best of the best compete. Each leg brings a new challenge, testing agility, navigation, and endurance. But when it's all said and done, speed is the name of the game. Our very own Lofty Crofty is standing by live from JFK Airport with the best seat in the house. How's the view, big guy?
Brent, the scene below me is absolutely electric. As you know, we have racers from all over the world here, but the real story should be who's coming in second to the three-time defending champ, Ritslinger, who's seeking to become the first all-time winner in the Wings Around the Globe. Here come the racers onto the runway.
It's Dusty!
All right, everybody, get your Dusty bobblehead, your oven mitts, hats, bumper stickers, and I also ordered 1,000 commemorative whistles. Hey, you think you could help me set up a website?
Does a gigabyte?
Well, not if you pet him nicely.
And the Australian Grand Prix is go. Bianchi is off to a fantastic start. Hamilton closing in right behind him there. Rosberg is also closing in. Here comes Alonso coming out of nowhere. But Bianchi takes the lead. An early lead on the first half of the race. Yeah, Crofty. Bianchi had a really good qualifying and he managed to get on first place. And he holds on to it as he continues on with the Grand Prix. Hamilton and Alonso are both now Hamilton and Vettel now are both fighting for whoever gets in second place. Hamilton's still behind him by only a few seconds, but Bianchi is slowly extending his gap. Alright, Bianchi, we're off to a good start. Let's see if we can keep it up for the rest of the race. Wish me luck out there, pal. I'll make you guys good luck out there, guys. I'm gonna see if I can do well at this season. Jules is going a little wide there, but he manages to keep the car keep the car going as he heads around towards the next chicane of the track. This is Bianchi's first season of Formula 1. We'll have to see if he can make us proud. Meanwhile, Hamilton and the others are closing in slowly. I think it's Hamilton, and I believe it might be Vettel or and maybe Rosberg at the same time. Hamilton's got off course. Looks like Bianchi's got off course, and they've hit, and he's hit Hamilton, and he's hit Vettel. Looks like Hamilton and Vettel have both made contact with the Marussia of Jules Bianchi. That was a massive accident there. Looks like Vettel's going to have to go into the pits for a quick wing change. He won't be finishing this race as Hamilton's out of the race on the first lap as we head into lap 2 at the race. And also we had as well, looks like Nico Hülkenberg's also having a bit of an incident as well. Alright, Jules, some information on Hamilton, Vettel, and Nico Hülkenberg. Hamilton and Hülkenberg are both out of the race. Vettel's got front wing damage, but don't worry, you're not the one to blame. Sorry about that, guys. That was my fault. I locked up the brakes a wee bit, and then locked up, and then went too wide on the corner, and the car stayed on the grass for too long. Don't worry, Jules, that wasn't your fault. It was the car's fault. But don't worry, you're still out in front by only a few seconds. Let's see if we can hold our position. Alright, thanks, guys. I'm going to do it. Jules apologised for his incident there, but thankfully he was not the one to blame. It was the car that was to blame. Apparently it stayed on the grass for too long, and it managed to cause a massive accident there. Jules is still looking strong going through the corners there. It looks like, I think that might be Alonso or Massa. It's hard to tell. As we come up the corner, I think the two Ferraris. I think it's Alonso and Massa. I think they're both not happy with what Bianchi did to Vettel, Hülkenberg, and Hamilton. As we can barely see, it looks like the Marussia's gone off course again. I think Bianchi might have locked up the brakes again. The white flag's out. Can Jules Bianchi hold on to his position and make his team proud? As we head into the corner, it looks like Alonso, Massa, and I believe it might be Rosberg in fourth place. Rosberg, I think he's also not happy with what happened to Hamilton, and he wants payback. As we head into the chicane, Jules Bianchi is managing to keep his lead fairly strong. Hamilton emotional in the pits. We wish we could see him, but we can't, unfortunately. Hulkenberg also at the race as well. Vettel will not be finishing this race with a broken wing. Unless he tries to gain a position at the back there, because he's now way at the back. He's now in last. Meanwhile, Bianchi is managing to keep his lead fairly strong, going straight for those corners there. He's managing to keep those Ferraris away from him, as he manages to keep on extending his lead throughout the final bit of the race. He's gone wide again, but that does not matter. And as we come up towards around the corner, he's going for a cheeky shortcut there, and it looks like it paid off well. And coming up towards the checkered flag, it's going to be a driver's celebration, a French driver's celebration. It's Jules Bianchi in his first season of Formula 1. He has won a Formula 1 Grand Prix. What a spectacular drive out there. And after all of that, let's take a look at our top 10. Bianchi, Massa, Alonso, Rosberg, Button, Raikkonen, Webber, Grosjean, Sittel, and Sergio Perez completes the top 10. And as we quickly head down, looks like Gato van der Garde managed to get into 13th. Well done to him. And it looks like the Williams of Valtteri Bottas a little bit too close behind him there. And let's take a look. Yeah, Vettel was still in the race, but he had a damaged wing, and he wasn't even close to catching up to Paul di Resta or Max Chilton. Well, that's all for now, folks, but we're back tomorrow for Formula 1 very soon.